We're back here in the beautiful city of Houston, Texas, here to check out more great restaurants. So here are some restaurants you have to check out this upcoming year here in Houston. Hey everyone, it's Scott with Scott Man, and make sure not to watch this video on an empty stomach. It's great to be back here in Houston, and we're here at Buffalo Bayou Park, a fantastically beautiful park here in the city. You get the great views of the Houston skyline. What a city. Houston is basically considered to be the restaurant capital, at least the United States, maybe even the world too. And Houston has a lot of great restaurants. I was here a couple years ago where I got to check out some restaurants here in Houston, as well as even some restaurants up along FM 1960. So anyway, we're back here a couple years later, and we're gonna head to 5 different restaurants all throughout the city of Houston. So let's go head a little bit to the north, check out our first restaurant. We'll just have to go a little bit up to where the heights are, but maybe just a little bit to the side of it. So let's head over. All right, so we've made it to the first restaurant here in Houston to kick off this restaurant tour. We're standing in front of Pinkerton's Barbecue, which is one of the top barbecue restaurants here in Houston. As a matter of fact, it can get really, really busy. In fact, so busy that some meats can even sell out early. But we're located just a little bit to the east of the Heights, or the Houston Heights, and over here on Airline Drive, and why not come over here, start off this restaurant tour by getting some delicious barbecue. So let's head inside. All right, so here inside, all you do is you stand in line and order your food at the front counter and then find a place to sit either here inside or outside. So they got a lot of great barbecue from, of course, their beef brisket, their beef ribs, to, of course, pork ribs, pork shoulder, or chopped pork, I should say, and then also some turkey, etc. Unfortunately, they're out of the brisket, so having to get something else. But what looked good is their chopped pork. So this is basically like pulled pork. So to get a pound of pork, looks absolutely tasty. Got a couple of sides too. Their bacon mac and cheese and their coleslaw. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dig into this coleslaw. Nice and creamy and delicious. Not too overwhelming with the cream. This is amazing. I'm still getting used to this pocket camera, so I gotta remember to look at the lens and not away from it. All right, so now, mac and cheese. Cheesy, absolutely delicious. But what I really have to try is this pulled pork, or this chopped pork. Wow. It's packed full of flavor. This is absolutely delicious. This is how barbecue is supposed to taste, my friends. I'm sad I couldn't get the brisket, but this is a really good alternative. That was absolutely delicious. It's like the barbecue was cooked to flavor. I think if I wanted to get that beef brisket, I probably would have to come for like lunch or something. But you know when a place is good, when the queue is really, really long. But it does move pretty fast though. But Pinkerton's Barbecue, absolutely fantastic. It is a great place to start your restaurant tour around Houston. All right, so we're gonna head over to the next restaurant. And we've made it to our second restaurant, and we are in Houston's Chinatown. Houston has a big Chinatown area along Bellaire Blvd over near the Beltway, over to the west of the city. Although we're technically not on Bellaire, we're just a block to the north. But I have found a really great Chinese restaurant. So we have to get some Chinese food while we're here in Chinatown. We're standing in front of Maine, which they have some great Cantonese cuisine. So when it comes to Cantonese cuisine, think like Hong Kong, Macau, or in like a Shenzhen, and also a Guangzhou over in the southern part of China. All right, so we're gonna head inside and get some delicious food. All right, so here inside, got a huge interior here, plenty of seating. Yep, a lot of great Cantonese cuisine, beef, pork, chicken, duck. What caught my eye is their chicken curry. Lots of chicken, vegetables, the nice curry sauce, and of course, a side of jasmine rice. This looks absolutely delicious. All right, so this chicken's been cooling down for a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. Chicken's absolutely delicious, nice spice to it. The curry sauce is phenomenal. This is fantastic. And of course, along with the rice and the vegetables, this is a nice combo. The onions and the peppers. All right, that was absolutely fantastic. The food was delicious, and it was a little bit of a spice to it. It actually cleared my sinuses a little bit, but it's always a good thing though. Yep, absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed the food. Great service in there as well too. So it's like, yeah, when you're looking for some great food here in Houston, you have to get Chinese food at least once, especially here in Chinatown. And Maine is a great place to go to. All right, so we got more restaurants to cover, so don't go anywhere. All right, and we are here in Houston's Midtown, a very nice district here in Houston, just to the south of downtown. A lot of great restaurants and bars here in Midtown. I've been to a couple of restaurants a couple years ago when I was last here in Midtown, and absolutely fantastic food. So now, during our trip to Houston, we have to get Tex-Mex or any type of Mexican food at least once. And because I already went to the original Ninfa's on Navigation a couple years ago, well, we need to check out a new place. So we're gonna check out Cyclone Anaya's over here in Midtown, off here on Gray Street. There's a few other locations around the city of Houston, but I figure why not come over to the Midtown area so that we can get a little bit more exposure to Midtown. So I'm in the mood for some great Tex-Mex, so we're gonna head across the street and get something delicious. All right, so I'm here inside and got a huge interior in here. Got here a little early, so not a lot of people are sitting here just yet. But a lot of great Mexican food, everything from fajitas, enchiladas, a lot of great tacos, etc. I haven't had a good chicken fajita in a while, so I got their chicken fajitas. Also comes with pico, some cheese, sour cream, and also a side of rice and beans too.
Hi, welcome in. How are you doing?
All right, so we went ahead and crafted one already, so let's go ahead and dig in. Yeah, these are really good. The chicken's cooked perfectly, very tender. It's not dried out at all. Absolutely fantastic. And their refried beans and their rice is really good too. I even like to mix it in a little bit. Oh yeah. Nice and warm, very delicious. That food is absolutely delicious. That filled me up, and yep, fajitas are amazing. The chicken was nice and juicy. Yeah, I got their lunch, the lunch size, and that was a perfect amount of food. Yep, definitely check out Cyclone Anaya's here in Midtown. There's a few other locations too in the area as well. All right, so there's another restaurant we're gonna be checking out. We're gonna head further west toward Montrose next, so don't go anywhere. And we're on our way to our next restaurant. So we are here in the Montrose area of Houston, along Westheimer. Montrose is a very popular place for shops, or more so restaurants, bars, and nightlife. I'm not sure why I haven't had a chance to go to a restaurant over in Montrose yet, but let's do that in this tour. So I think I know of a perfect place to go. And here is the restaurant. This is Traveler's Table, located here on Westheimer here in Montrose. What's cool about this restaurant, it's highly acclaimed, and they take many international dishes from all over the world and they bring a modern twist to them. And not only that too, but the owners and the people who've worked inside there have traveled to many different places. So with me being a traveler myself, this caught my attention. So I'm excited to head across the street and go get something delicious. All right, so here inside, and love the interior, I have to say, in here. It's already getting pretty busy. It's only been open for a half hour. All right, so I decided to get a couple of their small plates, so I get some stuff from around the world. So the first thing I got are their crab samosas. So it's like crab and, of course, Indian-style samosas. Got something else coming, but it'll be here in a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm gonna try the crab samosa. Nice and crispy, and the crab is absolutely delicious. It's getting stuck in my teeth, but oh well. This is delicious. Packed full of flavor. All right, so now I'm trying the Argentinian provoleta. So it's like it's like cooked provolone cheese. It got some peppers and some special sauce on it. So I get a little bit on here. This looks absolutely delicious. This is rich and delicious. The cheese is fantastic. Absolutely delicious. Yep, the food is cooked perfectly here. I can see why it's getting so many great reviews. Great food, great people. Gotta love it. That food is absolutely amazing. Yeah, that cheese, it melts in your mouth. It is absolutely delicious. Yeah, that filled me up. But yep, Traveler's Table, amazing restaurant. On a future trip to Houston, I will need to go back to try some more great food. They got foods from like Africa, the Far East, India, South America, other parts of Latin America, even the Mediterranean. It's like a lot of fantastic food. You have to check out Traveler's Table here in Montrose. Great food. All right, so there's one more place we're gonna check out in this restaurant tour, so don't go anywhere. All right, so we are over here on FM 1960 over near Willowbrook Mall over in the northwest suburbs of Houston, and we're gonna head to our last restaurant in this restaurant tour. So this is Panang Thai Cuisine. So a little fun fact, I tried to go here 2 years ago, but the restaurant was closed for the week, so I couldn't go there, but they're open this time, so I'm back here and now I'm finally gonna be able to go. It's located in the same plaza as Clementine's, which is a restaurant I got to check out 2 years ago in a restaurant tour I did on FM 1960. So for what I heard, they're supposed to have some great Thai food, and what's also cool is that it's under new ownership since like last August. So let's head inside and get some delicious Thai food. Inside we have a beautiful dining area. There are many great Thai dishes you can enjoy. I decided to get the classic pad Thai, and it was absolutely delicious. The food was absolutely fantastic. The pad Thai was really good. I couldn't really talk in there because it was very quiet, but anyway, so I just had to do like a little quick voiceover. But the pad Thai was cooked perfectly. It was amazing. The people are very friendly in there too. So if you're looking for some great Thai food here in Houston, especially here in the northwest suburbs, you definitely have to check out Panang Thai Cuisine. All right, so yeah, Houston has a lot of fantastic restaurants. And yeah, so those are just 5 restaurants in the Houston area which you have to check out in 2024 or even beyond too. All right, well, I hope you enjoy this little restaurant tour of Houston here in January 2024. If you enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button and don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from Houston, Texas along FM 1960.